What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have a special guest on the channel, my sister. If you guys don't know her, Nikki, give him a quick little knowledge real quick.
I'm Nicole. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok.
So you guys know her if you seen her in some of my social experiment videos with the Yeezys, and we also did a full sneaker collection video with my sister, so I'll leave that linked down below. And I'm actually going to be filming a video right after going over my full Air Jordan 1 mid collection. So if you're a fan of mids, I know there's some of you guys out there who are not from TikTok. I know mids get so much hate on TikTok, but these are fire, man. Come on. So yeah, Jordan 1 mid collection coming up next. But today, we're going to be going over my full Air Jordan 1 high and low collection. What are your opinions on Air Jordan 1 lows? Here's one of them right now. This is a recent release from 2020.
I actually like lows. I actually have a pair of my own.
Okay, okay.
I wear a lot of baggy pants, so it covers the sides and you can't even tell that they're lows. But I also kind of like how the tongue is long. Like, not a lot of people like that. I'll
have my sister react or roast or, you know, say whatever she wants about each sneaker while she's here. And we're also gonna have her guess the resale value, because you know, ones are pretty expensive. We'll see how close she gets, and you guys can play along as well. We're gonna start off with the lows first, and we're not gonna go over the resale for these just because they're not that high up compared to the highs. These are the reverse BRED 1 lows. I'm a huge fan of these. I did not want to pay resale for the high tops because I think they're like $2,000. So why pay $2K for the high tops when you can go for the low tops for 10% of the price, pretty much?
These ones I like. I kind of like the high top version better. But yeah, wait, 2,000?
Yeah, 2,000 for the high top.
I thought like off-white ones were like 2,000.
Yeah, they are.
So you can get off-white ones and regular ones for the same price?
Well, these ones aren't as regular.
Okay,
they're super limited. This low top version was a big general release, so they made like 1 million pairs. But the high tops, they made them, I think maybe like 2,300 pairs or something crazy like that. So that's why it's so expensive. So next up, besides these, there was another release that was also a high top limited pair, but they made a low top GR pair. These are the Gym Reds right here. I love these sneakers.
I like these ones better than the ones you just showed me.
Okay.
Is this also the colorway of the Chicago one?
This is very similar. So this is the Chicago ones right here, which I have. This is the Gym Red. So a few differences. This is the light smoke gray, and then we have these the storm blue lows right here. These are fire. I love these. Paid resale for these. Would you wear these?
I'd wear these for sure.
You would go with your outfit today.
It actually would. Yeah. Oh, it actually would.
So before I ask you which one of my Air Jordan 1 lows are your favorite, I have one more pair to show you guys. Black toe Air Jordan 1 lows. So this is one of the most expensive low top Jordan 1s right now.
Really?
And yeah, they just, the hype just blew up out of nowhere. Which one of the lows are your favorite? We'll have them all on camera at the same time.
My favorite, aka which one I would buy
top
for
two.
myself.
Maybe your top two, yeah.
Probably these two.
Okay. Which one do you dislike the most? Hate's a strong word.
You see, I don't know why the hype on this is so much. Maybe I'm uneducated, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Maybe it's the felt or the velvety thing.
It's nubuck.
Just not.
Nubuck.
Maybe I'm not used to nubuck on a Jordan.
Okay, so you prefer the leather.
I like the leather, you know?
Okay.
It's
so
shiny.
You just don't like these for the material. Next up, we have the Air Jordan 1 highs, and I have 10 of these in my collection, so let's get to it. Starting off with the one of the most recent Jordan 1s to release, at least in 2020, pine green ones. Nikki, you actually have a pair of these.
I was gonna resell them, but then, you know, resale wasn't up there, so then I was like, hey, I'm just gonna keep them. Why not? And they literally go with like everything. Like, I wear them a lot.
Now, resale is actually really high on these.
Really?
Yeah, so if you had invested in those sneakers, the stonks would have gone up dramatically. These were reselling for pretty much retail to $10 to $20 over retail for the first few months. About 6 months later now, resale is, can you guess? Can you guess? Retail was, I think, $215 plus tax. So it came
for
to
the
like
men's?
For the men's. For the men's. So we're doing resale prices for the men's pairs. Say resale was $250 for these. Guess what they are now? About 6-7 months later.
Like 400?
No, close. Resale is now $375 Canadian for these. But these were at $250 for a long time. And these actually sat on shelves for a while.
So why did they just drastically go up?
They just went up. The hype for ones just went up. There's no real reason.
I swear they were sitting for so long, like no one really cared about them, and then now I see them everywhere. Like
It is what it is. Next up is a pair of ones that I actually bought in Japan. These are the Shadow Camo ones with a 3M reflective camouflage upper. Now this pair actually sat in Japan and I never saw a release for these in Canada. I wish I had bought more back then, because if I had known the resale was going to be high for these, I would have just bought every single pair I saw. These right here have a premium upper, suede hits, reflective accent. So I think I paid like $240 Canadian retail. 3 years later, guess the resale price.
I think they're more than the pine greens. I want to say 400 again.
No. 540. They're going for about
damn.
540. The very first time I wore these ones, I wore them to a nightclub in Japan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I literally was asking for these to get destroyed.
What's on the back?
Oh, it says Air 23.
Oh.
Next up is a pair of shoes I bought in Singapore at the Foot Locker there at the, I think it's called the, not the San Marina Bay. No, it's the airport. The airport in Singapore. Singapore has the greatest airport. So these are the Hyper Crimson ones right here. These sat for a while. I actually wasn't a big fan of these at first too. And then they grew on me and I saw them sitting, so I copped.
I like bold colors.
Okay.
So it's supposed to have a pop of color.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the tongue like this?
That's just the style. Like no, they're not all like that. It has like that exposed tongue from like the not off-white blazer, like the Nike Cortez or the Blazers, or you know, Off-White made it super popular lately. How do you feel about that, the exposed tongue?
Probably trendy nowadays.
Well, it's trendy right now, yeah.
Off-White. I like the writing here, but it's not like anyone's gonna bend down and read your shoe, so.
Retail price was about, I think, like $250 Canadian after tax and stuff. So yeah, guess the resale price for these?
600?
No, 400. 400. If you had guessed your previous guesses, you would have got it right. Anyways, let's get to the next Air Jordan. Next up, we have another pair of Jordan 1s I bought in a foreign country. I'm just showing you guys every Jordan 1 I bought in another country. These were sitting in San Antonio. Wish I bought a couple more pairs. Actually, I did buy another pair, which I sold to a subscriber. Rookie of the Year 1s. This is sort of like that poor man's Travis Scott ones. You know what the Travis Scott ones are?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how much those go for?
Over 2K?
Yeah, like 2 to 3K. Travis
Okay.
Scott ones are one of the most expensive like ones that people are actively buying.
And they're the ones that have like the backwards.
Yeah, the
check?
backward swoosh. I added the off-white laces. Typically, these do come with black shoelaces instead. So yeah, I paid, I forget what retail was. I want to say it was like probably $230 or $240 Canadian. So can you guess the resale prices on these right now?
Maybe 350?
$770.
So the most out of all of them.
Yes, these are going for a lot of money now. Here I ended up selling to a subscriber. I sold them to him for I think $450 to $500. This has just gone up and up and up. Next up are a pair of ones that sat on shelves for a hot minute. I ended up buying a few pairs because I knew they would go up, and I did resell them for a fair amount. These right here are the Gym Red Air Jordan 1s. It has that classic Chicago colorway with the white, red, and black. And yeah, do you like these? Would you rock these or not?
Yeah, I really like these. I love any shoe that has a red in it. And these remind me of the ones that came out recently. The ones, I think they were only for women's though.
I don't know, I'm not
It
sure.
has like a lizard print or like scale.
Retail for this, I think, was $215 plus tax Canadian, so about $240 after tax. And guess the resale for these. And keep in mind, these sat for like months.
Okay.
So no, these were not selling out. But now, I think 2 years later, they have resale. So guess the resale for these.
I'm gonna say 800.
No. No.
Lower?
350.
I could feel I'm gonna buy these right now.
350 Canadian. 350 Canadian for these. These sat for a long time.
Do they have kid sizes? I love how shiny it is.
Yeah, the back. So like the back here is a bit shinier than it is typically for most leather Air Jordan 1s. It's not like a girly, glittery sparkle. It's just like a nice little pop, you know? But yeah, these surprisingly went up a lot. And I wore these in my most recent trip to the Philippines, so I got to make a lot of fun memories in these. All right, so we have 5 more Jordan 1 highs, and these are probably the most hyped out of my entire collection. So let's see if you can guess the resale prices on these. I should have made this like a game where if you got like 3 or 4 of them, I'd give you a prize or something. Maybe I buy you a Travis Scott burger. We have 5 pairs left. If you can guess 3 of these, if she can get them within $100, higher or lower, we will buy her a Travis Scott meal. With that said, next up, we got the BRED 1s right here. These beautiful. Did I say? No, it hasn't. Listen. Beautiful sound. BRED 1s, you already know what it is. This is from 2016. One of the first sneakers I paid resale for back in 2016 was $450 Canadian. Can you guess what these go for now?
Well, they definitely went up. I'm gonna say 800.
No, these are now going for about $1,200 Canadian. So it hurt me being a broke college student paying $450 for these, but now they're going for triple that amount. Next up, I have another pair of BRED ones, Air Jordan 1 DMP, and these actually released alongside a black and green pair. And I used to have those. I used to wear them all the time. But yeah, this is a, would you say these are in better condition than these?
I thought they were the same shoe, to be honest.
Well, they're the same shoe.
Wait, they are?
They are the same shoe. They're both BRED ones.
Oh.
They're both BRED ones, but they use different materials.
Yeah.
And then there's the Nike Air on the high, and then Nike Air on this pair, and then a Jumpman on this pair, Jumpman on the back. So yeah, what do you think about these versus the OG? This is the OG. This is a special version of it.
On camera, these look a lot nicer, but in person, I don't know, the leather kind of looks kind of cheap.
Yeah, the leather is definitely a little cheaper.
Okay, I was
All right,
right.
so you have an eye. You have an eye for it.
This part honestly looks like plastic. Like.
So I actually bought these at round 2, I think a year or 2 ago with my boy Tim. So I did buy these already used. These are size 10.5. I paid, I think, $350 US, which is about $450 Canadian. Can you guess what these go for about now?
600?
Yeah. Damn, right on the money. Yeah. So these brand new go for about $600. So if you're a huge fan of these, don't want to pay, $1,200 Canadian, then half price, $600 for these is a pretty good alternative. These are easily one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. My favorite Jordan 1 is a toss-up between one of these two all the time. I got the special Talk gold branding right here. It says sneaker on the other, so it's a SneakerTalk. At the time, this was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. The resale prices for these was much lower. But because of the recent documentary that came up with Michael Jordan, a lot of these OG colorways went up in value. So I basically got these for $750 US. Can you guess what these go for right now?
For resale?
For resale. For resale. Brain blast.
3K.
3K. Close. Close. Wrong. These go for about $2,200 Canadian. But some places will sell them for about $3,000 if they're in a size 8, which is like the Asian money size. Can't give you a point for these.
So I can't even go out and buy
You can't buy these. You can buy the mid-top version. There's mids of these, like these. This is the most recent Chicago one mid. Would you wear these?
Okay.
There's some differences, as you can tell.
Yeah, I'd wear these, but with the white shoelaces, because I like the white laces a lot.
Okay, yeah. The white laces, I like the white more on these too. This is like the ugly duckling, like it's the ugly brother, ugly whatever it is. This is the real deal. So the last pair I basically got for free because it was a brand deal with StockX. This pair I also got for free out of the kindness of eBay's heart. Shout out to eBay. This is a very special shoe because it actually has 2 colorways in one. This has this purple and gold colorway as seen on the Lakers jersey, Lakers colors. But if you strip off this paint right here, it actually becomes this shoe.
What do you mean strip off the paint?
So if you use like acetone or like a paint remover of some sort, or you just wear them, the paint will eventually rub off and create this shoe.
And will it ever go back?
No, it can't. It can't. So it's like 2 shoes in one. So some people, when they buy the shoe, they'll just turn it into the shoe right away. Because it's cheaper than actually buying the shoe, and it looks really cool. It's like a cool kind of custom you can do. Some people will only remove paints on certain part too to make it like have a custom creative kind of colorway. So these are called the LA to Chicago because they had a really big rivalry back in the day. And yeah, guess what these go. I know you don't care, but guess what these go for right now.
No, that's cool.
Like,
I thought it was cool.
That's the backstory behind it. Guess how much these go for. And retail was a bit higher for these. I think retail was like $250 or $260 because it was like a special collab, and it's also a Nike SB. So they made them a Nike SB collaboration, which is Nike skateboarding. But anyways, guess what the resale is for these right now?
2,000.
No. Close. Not really. $850.
Oh.
These go for about $850 Canadian. Yeah, I've only worn these once. I wore them once to Chick-fil-A. I undead stocked these for Chick-fil-A. All right, I'm sorry. Not gonna buy you a Travis Scott meal.
Sorry,
but
I'm vegan anyway.
Oh, you're just vegan all of a sudden, damn. Okay. Wait, how does that make you feel? All these shoes are all leather, huh? Vegans can't be wearing Jordan 1s. You can't be vegan and wearing a Jordan 1.
I'll sue Nike.
Oh, you sue Nike? All right. Anyways, final pair, we have the Off-White UNCs. Give me your thoughts on these right here.
These are fire.
Fire.
They're fire. I love the color. It's so bright and like Tiffany blue, you know? It's great.
Okay, so retail price for these was about $290 Canadian after tax. It was $255 plus tax, so premium price point for these Jordans.
How long do you think people waited in line?
Oh, overnight. This is definitely a shoe.
Like weeks? Or like a
Not
week
weeks, no, because yeah, they wouldn't let them line up for weeks. But this is definitely like a 24 to 48 hour camp out potentially for this kind of sneaker. And the homie Grant, you guys, you know Grant's come over several times. He actually bought a few pairs of these. He lined up with some friends, and he resold these to me. So retail was like basically $290, and then I paid $750. So Grant hooked it up, and $750 is a lot. Like that's the most I ever paid for a shoe resale. $750 is my like limit. Like that's pushing it. So guess how much these go for right now in Canadian dollars, of course.
Hey Siri.
Yeah. Guess what these go for. You get 2 guesses. I'll give you 2 guesses. And
Well, you said the Chicago ones were the most expensive.
They're one of the most.
Ones.
One of the most.
Oh.
Yeah. Up there. It is one of the most.
So is it more or less than that?
I can't say.
I don't even get hints.
I can't give you no hints. Because, okay, how about if you get it right, I'll buy you the Travi Patty.
Okay.
Travi Patty combo if she gets it right. But you get 2 guesses and that's it.
First, I'm going to start with 5K.
5K? Wrong. No. Too high.
Okay.
Too high. So you got one more guess. One more guess.
2.2.
Damn. She got it. She got it. Resale for these is about 2.2. I wrote down 22.50. So she's $50 off. That is within it. So you just won a Travi Patty. Congratulations. Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway for the Travi Patty because I'm vegan. Just kidding, I'm not vegan. But if you guys, I'll do a giveaway and I can mail it to you.
That is my Air Jordan 1 collection, getting roasted by my sister, or basically reacted to. But we're gonna use roast for the title. And if you guys want to see more Jordan 1s, I'm gonna be doing my mid collection next. So subscribe for that. Check out her YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that. I'll leave it linked down below as well. And any final words?
Have a great day, guys. Stay safe and wear your mask.
All right, peace out.